Go. We live. Go.
Hey, my mom is doing
What am I about to do?
You're about to do an inspiration about new traders?
No, I'm about to do a video about what to expect becoming a forex trader. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Watch back. Let me get started. Okay, she's supposed to do my intro, but hey. It's gonna be this is a part 1 video because once I started writing, it's a lot. So to keep this video short, I'm just gonna say this is part 1 of what to expect when you're when you make the decision to become a forex trader. Yes, this is what I've learned, my experiences. Nothing what nobody told me. These are based off of my experiences. So some people may beg to differ. So whatever. The first thing, you can't go into it looking at it like this is a get rich scheme. Like, yeah, you can make money at first, but being consistent, you have to actually learn. You have to actually learn the skill. Like when I first started, like I said, I thought I was about to come in it first 2 weeks and kill it. But it takes work, a lot of work. You got to put the hours and time in it. So don't expect this to be like a get rich scheme. That's 1. 2, avoid like shortcuts. Anything that seems too good to be true, you may be right. So actually, you have to actually put the work in. Do the work. It's time. It takes time to learn how to actually trade. Yeah. The third thing, give yourself enough time to grasp the technical analysis. So you have to give yourself time to understand the actual how the market moves. It's up and down movements going on all throughout the day of the market. You have to understand the up and down moves and why it's moving up and down. So you have to give yourself enough time to understand. And a good example is if you working a job, like you have to treat it like a job. When you working a job, a 9 to 5, you don't go in the job expecting to know everything. You have to. It's training required. It's somebody training you for your job position, whatever their job position is. So I look at trading. I had started looking at trading like it was a job. So I had to go every day and apply the work and actually sit down at the charts and learn. So you're not expecting to learn everything when you first start the job. No. You're not going to be the CEO of the company your first year. It takes time. Yeah, so it takes time and persistence. Like you have to be persistent. Like these markets will humble you. You can come in thinking you looking at somebody else's story and them posting on Instagram of them being a trader in their houses and cars and it's just it's a look. Like you have to put the work in. You have to be persistent. You have to be dedicated. You have to be consistent. Like consistency plays a major part in trading. Like you have to be consistent. You have to get a strategy that works for you. And it's thousands of strategies. Because you have to look at it. In trading, everybody sees something different. So when you're probably looking for a buy, somebody else is probably looking for a sell. So this is a skill that is solely based on your perception of the market. What you see. Not anyone else. When I came in, I thought I can teach it to something, but it's really based on what you're looking at. And everybody outlook on everybody is not looking at the same thing. So this is solely based on what you see. What else? Oh, accepting losses. Yes. You have to, every trader is going to take a loss. Like, that's just part of the game. It's no way, shape, form, like, it's no avoid taking a loss. But them losses will help you. It's going to help your wins. So just once you get to that point where you're okay with taking a loss, at first, it's hard. Like, at first, when you look, because you're trading emotionally. Like, when your emotions are involved in trading, you're never going to win. Like, when that takes time, because you got to look at it. I'm going to break it down. We have always been taught that you have to work hard for your money. Like, that's what the world says. You have to go to school, get a job, graduate, and just work your whole life. Versus trading, you can press a button and make money. So you have to get that around your head. Like, okay, you really don't have to work hard for the money. Not physically. This is a lot of mental work. Like, you have to do a lot. This is mental. Trading is 90% mental and 10% the mind, the skill. So you have to do mental work in order to become successful in trading. And that sometimes, most of the times, when you're trading, you will realize some stuff that maybe you need to change about your personal life. How you raise kids, how you handle people. That trading will make you change your whole entire mindset. Cause you're alone. Like, you're trading is, and that's one of my points I got down. When you trading is a lonely journey. Like, you're mostly on the charts alone. Like, it's, when you're first trading, 9 out of 10, nobody around you is really going to understand what it is that you're doing. Because we're used to seeing this done on TV. So it's like, this is 1%. Like, we're considered the 1%. So when you're trading, you're alone most of the time. You're alone on these charts most of the time. And you have to get okay with being alone. You just got to put the work and the time in. Because I promise you, we want it quick. I wanted it quick. I'm not even gonna lie. I wanted it quick as hell. But once I got in it and I realized, like, oh, I actually got to learn some shit. Like, that's when my mind changed. And you can easily get deterred with the opinion of others. Because you're going to have some people not really quite understanding what it is you're doing and why you're doing it. And you're gonna have to be strong enough to ignore everything around you. Like, you're gonna have to be mentally strong enough to ignore. When I say everything, you're gonna have to go through the ups and downs, the emotional roller coaster, because it's an emotional roller coaster. Just imagine trying to learn something foreign. Like, this is foreign. And you're learning something foreign, but it can be done. And I look at it, all the traders I've known and I've talked to, like, the emotional part, like, each one of them have experienced it. And you always need to get somebody that you can talk to. If you can find a mentor that you can talk to, that you can relate to. Because probably your circle that you're with when you start trading, you're probably going to be the only one that's doing it. So you don't have anybody to relate to. So you'll probably get discouraged and you'll quit if you're not strong enough to keep going. So if you get a mentor that can help you through those times of when you're lost or you're not quite understanding what it is that you're going through, because you can't really explain it. So if you get a mentor that can probably help you And God, I mean, you gotta pray. And this is the time where you come close with God. Like he gonna have to be your right hand man. Cause like I said, you're gonna be alone in your own thoughts. So yeah, me and Big G, we best friends. I said be okay with being alone. Yeah, accepting losses. Focus on mastering one strategy. Like it's so many people that's on like YouTube and Instagram that's telling you like different strategies. Once you find that one strategy, just master it. Like just if you do the same thing over and over and over and over again, like you're bound to win. And you have to be disciplined. You have to be disciplined enough. You have to set some rules. Like, and you have to be disciplined enough to just get up from like once you have met your goal, whatever your goal is. I don't know. Different people have different goals. Once your goal is met, you have to be disciplined enough to get up from the charts and go back your day. Even though you may want to sit here sometime, some people say the longer you sit on the charts, you make money. No, the longer you sit on the charts, you lose money. Like, you cannot trade all day because you're definitely going to lose money. You have to set a goal, stick to it, and get up, or even just get on a demo. If you're in your live account, just get out. Once your goal is met in your live account, get in your demo and practice that way. But the longer you sit on the charts, you're bound to lose the money that you won. Yeah, that's just what it is. I think I'm gonna end this one here, and I'll come back for part 2. But I think somebody can benefit from this video, especially new traders. Like it's you going into something that you don't know what to expect. So this is my outlook. This is my experience. This is what I've experienced. This is what I thought as a new trader. I really had these thoughts that new trader. I thought that I was finna get in and kill it. But no, you got to put the time. You got to put the time in. This not easy. You have to put the time in. So yeah, this concludes part 1, and I'll be back with part 2. You want to say bye?
Bye.
Peace.